Good day, everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk, the Todd Worsham Show. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on. I got put in YouTube jail again. I'm tired of it. I'm done. So I have decided to move on to a different platform. And if those of you know me, I'm not into doing this for money. This is money has nothing to do with this. I'm doing this because I choose to do it, because I want to do it, and it's something that excites me doing. So, yeah, this is not a monetary thing for me. This is just a pure hobby, pleasure, and just get some stuff out there and get people thinking. And so I'm going to be moving over to Spotify. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to figure out how to get it all done. Hopefully this week. I may not be on for another week or so. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'll get it all figured out either tonight or tomorrow. So at any rate, just wanted to touch some base on some other things. So I guess today's episode will be called Farewell YouTube. and I don't get it. I mean, I have probably 10 to 12 people who follow me regularly, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I hope that you can all get on Spotify. It's free. And if you don't pay for it, you'll have commercials. So get over it or pay for it, because it's actually Spotify is actually a really good app. Not only does it do podcasting, it does music and I believe audiobooks too. So it's a one place, one shop kind of place where you can do a lot of things, and has pretty good search engine. The algorithms are pretty good for if you like to watch certain podcasts, certain genres of podcasts or music or whatever, it automatically updates that and keeps those in your genre. So anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry to say that. I know some of you might not be happy about that, but I'm extremely unhappy. YouTube has done nothing but just, I don't know. I don't know if somebody's complaining. I don't know if I don't know what's going on. I mean, and I've said this on all of my videos. I get most of my research from YouTube itself, and I basically just put a bunch of stuff together from that and some Google and put together a presentation for you guys. And I'm really sad, and I'm really I'm not pissed off, but I'm just I'm just like, wow. And again, I would never misinform anybody intentionally or misguide anybody intentionally. So, well, with that to say, I've got one last thing to say about some of my conspiracies. The geoengineering, it's not a conspiracy anymore. It's all out in the open now. Government is admitted to it. Arizona, as a matter of fact, just passed legislation to quit spraying in the state of Arizona. So, and I think that's like don't quote me on this, but I think it's the 13th state so far to do so. So for something that's a conspiracy and for something that's not happening, why would our governments create legislation for something that's not real? So I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. You figure it out, but it's real. RFK has already addressed it. It's going to stop. It's poisoning our soil. It's poisoning our trees. It's killing our people. It's doing a lot of health damages to people, and it's I don't have to sit here and debate it with anybody because it's already all been scientifically proven. I mean, you can go on YouTube actually and find that, but they don't get theirs taken down. Fuck. So anyway, Spotify it is, and actually might end up making a little bit of money. I didn't know this, but yeah, I could actually make a few bucks and probably get a lot more viewers, and probably in the long run, this is probably gonna be good for me. So I guess in some ways, thanks YouTube for kicking me in the ass and making me move on, because I have been complacent on the YouTube. So this is, I guess, time for me to gear up and get better and get a better show and present more and more better shows for you guys. So we'll see how it all goes, and we'll just keep on moving. So I don't know what to say. I mean, And again, you know, I'm not really into politics. I mean, I am into politics, but I mean, as far as on my show, I'm not into politics. I'm more into the common sense part of the politics. If anybody knows me, they know that I don't like the left and I don't like the right. I don't like either one of them. I'm a constitutional republic. Yes. So I believe in our Constitution, and I believe that we should be governed by the Constitution. So other than that, I don't get it all. So, but anyway, looks like our country's headed in a good direction. It's going to be we're going to have some speed bumps and things are going to happen. So remember to keep love in your heart, wear a smile, and when people piss you off, take a breath, let it go, and keep the love in your heart and keep the smile on your face. Smile spreads a smile, frown spreads a frown. So keep up the good energy. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't get over worried or freaked out about politics or about the country right now. Just stay fast and just let things go for right now and let things work out and then see how things are happening. So I think this year from now, a year from now, I don't think this country will be even recognizable. So, which is a good thing. I mean it in a good way. I can't say this for sure, but my gut tells me this time next year there will be no IRS, and that will be huge. That will completely explode our country. Can you imagine that if we got rid of the IRS and everybody got to keep their money and put it back into their family, and you didn't need you don't need two people to work to raise a family anymore? Do you realize how much that would change everything? If we could have one parent staying at home and raising the children while the other one's at work, and it doesn't matter if it's male or female. I mean, I don't really care. Who cares if the female's the breadwinner? That's what it is. Who cares? I mean, it's the union ships between you. So I don't have a problem with that. So, but we just need to get back to us raising our kids again and not letting the government raise our kids. That's all I have on that. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm so glad they're getting rid of the Department of Education because it has been nothing but a huge failure. In fact, Ronald Reagan said it the best. You know, if government's in control of it, you know it's going to be fucked up. But I mean, he didn't say it exactly like that. But I'm paraphrasing it. But you get the gist of it all. I mean, everything the government touches, they just fuck it all up. So it's best to keep things privatized and to keep the citizens and the people in control, because the government works for us. We don't work for the government, and we just need to get rid of that mindset. That mindset needs to just go away. So, hey, right. So, I don't know. I might just come on YouTube every once in a while. I might still try to do some videos. I don't know why I'm so partial to YouTube. I really like YouTube, but they've left me no other choice but to set up camp somewhere else and to move on. So I don't like that, but that's the way it is. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could just post them on both every week. I can post them on YouTube and Spotify every week for you guys if you want me to. But you know, the reality of it is I don't think I'm going to be monitored as much on Spotify. So more than likely, the videos will stay on Spotify and they'll get kicked off of YouTube. So I don't know. I mean, it's just a click of a button, so it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it doesn't take any really time out of my life, or doesn't affect me either way. So, and I don't mind doing that. So, some responses would be nice on the YouTube channel. You know, click if you have any issues with Spotify or need to know anything. Just leave me a question or comment or whatever, and I'll get back to you and try to help you out doing whatever you need to do. But yeah, I think from here on out, I'm not going to be on YouTube. So, or again, like I said, I could do both. I mean, but I'm definitely, as far as I know right now in my mind, I'm going to Spotify, period. I mean, that's all there is to it. It's just got to happen because this isn't happening. I shouldn't have my freedom of speech censored. It's against the Constitution, first of all. And I'm not claiming to kill anybody. I'm not claiming to hurt anybody. I'm not claiming false accusations. I'm not doing any of that stuff. So I don't understand why my videos keep pulling. Well, it's like the last one I did. I did it on bells, the history of bells, which I got off of YouTube. I watched several videos, several shows on the history of bells and their frequencies and their healing properties and other things in their, their religious qualities or religious history. I did a really good show on that, and I thought it was a really good show. I really did. It was I learned a lot out of that show, and I was really upset when they took it down because I don't know why they took it down, and they kept telling me it was misinformation. But when I responded, when I refuted the takedown, they won't give me an answer on what misinformation. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's easy for anybody to scream fire, fire, fire. Well, where the fuck is the fire? I don't see one anywhere, and I didn't state anything that was not easily accessible either on YouTube or Google. So I just don't I don't get it. The only other thing I can think of is there's somebody out there complaining, but as far as I know, I don't really have any enemies. I mean, I pretty much don't hate nobody or anybody, or I don't have any bad thoughts or feelings towards somebody, but I don't know. There's other people out there in the world. So, and I do my best not to piss people off. So I try to stay pretty neutral and pretty stay to myself and keep my own business. So I don't know. No watch. That's, you never see that. So take a picture of that. No watch. So again, I don't know why they're doing what they're doing to me. I mean, I could see if I had 10,000 followers or 1 million followers or something like that, and I said some crazy shit. But I mean, you go on YouTube all the time and you see some shit that you know is not real, that you know is true, not true. And all that stuff is up there. So if all the misinformation I put out on my last episode, Bells, is wrong, then why don't they take down all the videos that I got the information from? And I asked them that. And of course, I didn't get any response. I just got put in jail for a few weeks. And my next violation will be the end of my podcast. They'll cancel it. So I don't want to do that. So So I'll come up with something different, Spotify, and then I'll go from there and see how I have to do all that. And then hopefully we can pick back up and we can continue our relationship and we can all learn together. So with that said, this is going to be a short show. I will probably come on as soon as I get everything hooked up on Spotify. I will put out another YouTube video on where to go and how to get there and all that kind of good stuff. And I mean, Spotify is just like YouTube. You go on there, you go to podcasts, you go to the little search, the little magnifying glass thing, and type in, let's talk the Todd Worship Show. It'll take you straight there. Shouldn't be any issues on all that. So, but I got to figure out the logistics on my side of it between my Riverside program that I record through in the website itself, the Spotify website. So I got to figure out how to connect all that stuff. So it should be easy, but I'm not a real guru on all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Keep it up. I'll be back, and I'll be back in the swing of things, and be back on every Thursday like I'm supposed to be. So bear with me, please. I apologize. And have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you next week. All right.